So the Horizon Hobby Hangar 9 Hawk is finished, and now we just need some good weather to fly it. So give a quick walk around the finished article. So this is a 4-meter wide room, and it pretty much fills it. So it's a pretty big model. So all the specs are online, so I'm not going to repeat all the specs of it, but it's quite an impressive model. So a few people moan about it being wood, but we've had some really good experiences with the MB339 from Horizon Hobbies. That's been a really good go-to model that we just fly all the time. It's an easy flying plane, fly it anywhere, and this is a standoff scale plane. So it's not designed to be a purist scale plane. It looks the part, looks impressive, and with a printed scheme, lots of detail, lots of weathering bits on it, and it just looks cool. So a few people moan about this doesn't have an all-moving tailplane. You know what? I'm really not bothered. If it flies nice, it looks good. That's all we're after. So it has oversized elevators, oversized wings, and all that's designed to make it a really good flying sport model. So I'll take that over a challenging scale model any day. So it's just a good looking sport jet. So many thanks to Horizon Hobby through Logic RC in the UK. That's where this was sourced from. And this will be flown by Luke Oliver, part of the AZ Aerosports team, along with the sister plane to this, which will be flown by Joe Hampson. So both planes are ready. Joe Hampson and his dad have finished off theirs. Pretty much identical spec, both running Kingtech turbines. Dan and Joe, they're running a fuel bag in theirs from FCT, Flight Composite Tech. We've gone with the original Horizon Hobby setup, but they should be pretty similar. His might come out a few grams lighter in weight with the fuel bags. He's running the no UAT, so there's no need for a UAT with the fuel bags. So a few benefits, but we've kept a conventional setup in this. So another nice feature is these small holes in the wings. They clamp some pins, so they hold the wings on. So the whole plane can be assembled with a 3mm Allen key. So clamps there and there. The ventral fins come off with a 3mm bolt. The elevators have 3mm screws, and the fin is removable as well. Those little black dots, again, you just put the 3mm Allen key through there and remove the clamps, or just slacken off the clamps, and you can lift the fin straight off. So it's all pretty easy. Twin retainers on the hatches, keep those nice and secure, and the pilots all sitting quite happy in there, ready for maiden flight. So in the back end there, we've got the Kingtech Turbine. That's all secured. Smoke wand is running down the side here. That's connected to the Powerbox smoke pump at the back here. And that is pretty much all that's going on at the back end. So back down the front end. So here we've got the fuel tank. 1 litre spoke tank, which is piggybacked on top of there. Button for the receiver, and that's the fuel fill, which is a Festo tap, and I put a blank in there as well, sealing blank, so it's doubly blocked off. This is the fuel, the smoke fill, so that's just a magnetic catch. And then we've got the Kingtech UAT. The Kingtech fuel pump is down there. Shut off tap there for the smoke, shut off tap here for the fuel, and then we have the Kingtech controller, very simple with just 3 wires. Basically one goes straight to the Kingtech turbine, one is power and the other one supplies the fuel pump. Single wire then to the receiver, which is for the throttle control. So we have the Synapse gyro, retract controller here, so we're not using the gear doors into there. If you do use the gear doors, there's no adjustment for the endpoints, so you have to be very careful how you set them up. So I've got the gear doors all going straight into the 20 channel powersafe receiver, and then mixed up as I showed you in the previous video on the sequencer. RC light systems effects controller, so that's controlling the beacons, the lights and strobes, and then we've got the retract controller doing the brakes and obviously the retracts. So making good use of the 20 channel power safe. I think we've got about 4 channels not being used. So we are using 3 for the gear doors, 1 for smoke, 1 for the lights, so that soon adds up. And then we've got the Optipower batteries at the front here. So we've got those, we've got 1 for the turbine, and there are 3 batteries there. One's being used for the power, for the retracts, lights and smoke pump, and then the other 2 are the receiver power into the power safe, so it uses dual power into the receiver. That pretty much concludes the build. So I didn't do many detailed bits on the actual fit out because that was all pretty straightforward. The side covers, these need a little bit of trim to fit them on. Painted the inside black, which was an idea from an American guy who's done build videos of this kit. Hecht Speed, I think is his channel name, in the US, and it looks a lot nicer with those painted black in the inside. And the rest is pretty straightforward, so there wasn't really a need to video all the detail of the fit out. A few tips and tricks on some of the other bits in the previous videos, but this was literally a case of just screwing parts down, wiring them up neatly. Did put all the wiring through in braided sleeving just to protect it. So if you're passing cables through this, through these cutouts, they do have sharp edges on them. It's not quite so bad on a jet, there's less vibration. But on your 3D planes, it can soon chew through wires. But it's still good practice to put some sleeving on, or some sort of protection as they go through the holes. So that is about it for the video. Hopefully the next one will be as soon as we get some decent weather, and we'll get it out for its test flight.